Yo, they got a 600 million bailout. 500 million was all they requested. They requested another 225 million, but said they only need 19 million to continue services. Making them things like, we don't know what's going to happen next, how long it's going to be, as if they can't request another bailout later on. All the while, there's not a single sign up in place telling you one thing. Peep game. All these require you to pay. But they keep changing things. But nothing tells you here that you're required to pay. Nothing here at all. But you'll get stopped and told that you have to pay to ride this bus. It's ridiculous. Or this train, for that matter. The buses are still free. The trolleys are still free. But they said that they're not going to allow people to ride the trains or the tram cars for free. Even though that's why they were bailed out, is to get the essential workers to work. None of the employees are laid off. They made sure they kept all the employees. But when it comes to people who actually pay the bills, they could care less. They force cops to come in and escort you off, even though they had a policy in place in 2013 stating that they are not allowed to question any passenger that rides their train, buses, trolleys, and so forth. They're not allowed to stop you from riding the bus if you don't pay, but it's not to be abused. So a series of abuse will require you to get Septa police involved. But I just tried to get on here, and I'm trying to figure out why am I paying for something that's supposed to be free. And they tell me that I have to pay here. If I was to ride this same car, a stop down, I would be able to get on for free. But because I'm at 69th Street, I can't get on for free. How much sense does that make? They already bailed out, but people are still paying to get on something that's supposed to be free. They know it's supposed to be free. The biggest turnout is at 69th Street and in Norristown, so I'm sure they're making sure that everybody who's at 69th Street or Norristown are having to pay. But everybody in between, they're good to go. They are good to go. It makes absolutely no sense. It's an abuse of the regulations. It's abuse of their policy for them to even try to enforce you. And I tried to catch the 11:30. The 11:30. And you can see the next one doesn't come to 1:20. I don't know if you can see that. The next one will come to 1:20. Which means that not only will I be late for work, but I'm going to be super late for work because I couldn't catch the right car on time for something that's supposed to be free. Amazing that I have to go through all this to ride something that was already paid for already. But you know how it is. They bank on your ignorance. So if you don't know, now you know. I'm putting a word out there because I'm tired of the nonsense and I'm going to speak on it. Not only that, but that person that got me off and didn't follow policy, I wanted this to be recorded for that purpose as well.